Hey guys, so I'm going to be posting another makeup video for today, and what I'm going to show you is what I'm going to be using, and that is my Neutrogena. So first, remember, we apply our moisturizer, and we're going to apply it on our face, and then once I do that, I'm going to grab this is the IT Cosmetics foundation, and I'm going to grab my beauty blender and to give it a little pump. Only one pump usually is needed just because you can apply it all over the face area and the region. Usually there's enough for the whole face. So I'm going to get some on the top of the forehead, kind of make sure you apply it around the face, go around the face, on the eyelids, and this, on the neck. And then once you do that, start blending, go backwards towards the ear and then get into the ear. That way it looks nice and blended. And then over the eyelid, go up towards the forehead, blend, 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 down towards the nose. Blend around the nose, go over the other eyelid, and start working your way over there. Then you're gonna go inward again and then go back out towards the ear, go to the ear, to blend, 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 go down below the nose, above the lip. Then get the chin, start blending the chin. You know, once we start from the top and then we work our way down. So now you gotta get the neck area too. Make sure to blend, that way it's towards the ear too, that way it's nice and blended. If you need to go back up and blend, go back up too and blend, blend upward. That way you can have a nice, not splotchy look to your face. So. And then, in the ears, the neck. Now, once you're done with that, you're going to grab your whatever eyeshadow or blush that you have, / highlighter. Usually that all comes in one. If you get this Tarte brand, or some other brands have it too. If you just go to your store and ask, maybe, go ask like, hey, do you have like a palette that includes, highlighter, blush, bronzer, and like eyeshadow. So, which this is all what this one includes. This is the Tarte brand. It's my Tarte palette. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go in for this gold right here. Get a little gold. And get it on my eyebrows. Make sure to start inward, then work your way out. And then start inward on the other side. Start inward. And kind of slowly work your way out. That way it looks nice and neat. Make sure the other side's nice and neat too. Slowly, right? That way we don't make a mess on your eyelid. We want our eyelids to look nice and pretty and neat, right? So that's why we gotta go slower. So next, after I do that, I'm gonna go in for a darker one, this one. That way give it more of this will give it more of a smoky eye, which is what I like to do. And I'm gonna dip my brush in it and start at the middle of the eyelid and work my way over, because I'm only gonna do half of the eyelid, okay? And then now I'm gonna dip again, start from the middle on the other side, work my way over. And work the way over to the end of the eyelid. If you need, to add a little extra to the other side, give a little dip. Then I'm gonna give a little dip and then add a little more to the other side. That way it pops, and give a little dip and then add a little more to the side I just moved from. I'm moving back to it. You're gonna move back to it. And then once you do that, I'm gonna grab my Beauty Blender. This is what I use for a blush brush. And I give a little dip into the blush, do a little, barely tap it, because you know, blush, since we already naturally have rosy cheeks, you just need just a little, all you need is just a little dab. Because we don't, you know, we want to enhance the look, but not too, we want it just a little bit enhanced, right? Because we don't want it pop, we don't want our cheeks to have like a huge circle of blush, right? We want it to look natural, right? So we're going for more of a natural, so go for more, you know, you want natural look, but if you want to get a little more out of hand with your eyeshadow, you can, but I just did more of a natural, because that's what I usually do. So, now I'm going to dip into my highlighter. Start at the top of the nose, kind of towards the forehead. Work your way down. I'm going to add a little above the lip and below the lip. Give a little highlighting. And then what I'm going to do is, this is actually a new one. I haven't actually used this in one of my videos. But it's NYX. It's Grow. This is NYX. And it's it's Born to Glow. This is Born to Glow by NYX. So, what I'm going to do, is put it below the eye, give one little dab, then once I do that, I'm going to, squeeze, give a little, and then I'm going to use my finger to kind of blend it. And start working over to the next eye. Blend, blend, blend. And if you need to, after this, because, you know, it kind of looks a little bright, what you're going to do, if you need to keep going, if you need to, you know, get like a tissue maybe, wipe your hands off, that way you can blend and you don't have any extra on so it doesn't keep adding more. Because we want to kind of blend it to where it looks nice and highlighted, but not too much, right? Because we want it to look natural still. So, and if you even need to use your Beauty Blender kind of to blend the rest out, you can do that too. Just start blending under the eye, you know, dab it. Give a little dab dab. And then once you do that, you're going to grab your, this is my Big Ego, and this is by Tarte. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my eyebrow brush, and I'm going to do a small little dip. Just a little dip. What I'm going to do is start here, work my way out. Make sure, you know, do it slow, that way it looks nice and neat. So for my next one too, what you're gonna need, if you guys ever run out, or if you just need like, usually I use, this is all like makeup that I've had. So if you know, you've still had makeup, maybe it's still, you've had it for maybe a month or so, you can still use it, you know. It's still good makeup, so don't, you know, try not to get rid of it. It's still usable, so, but you know, if you ever actually really want, you know, you're out, then that's the time to go get it. But yeah, that's just a piece of advice. Next, now you're gonna grab your mascara, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little dip, and I'm gonna start going up, you know, flow up. You gotta use the brush and flow upward, go, start working your way upward, go and move it upward. And if you need to dip it again, if you need to go slow, you can. That way it looks nice. Nice and slow, you know. That way we don't try not to make a mistake. Because right now, see, just gotta go slow. And then on the other eye. I'm gonna go slow. Just slowly, and then if you need to get a little more dip, swirl it. Usually I kind of give a little swirl. If you want to just go one dip like that, you can also, that's another way of doing it. You're gonna slowly apply and angle it upward, let the brush be free. And then what you're gonna do is go down, get below the lashes. Then you're gonna get below here. Make sure you need to get the other side again. Make sure you don't miss. Then you need I'm just gonna do one more little dip just to end it with a nice, look. Because we want because mascara you can never have too much of. I always get a good amount on just because you want your lashes to, pop. Just because the eyeshadow, when you apply the eyeshadow, it can take a lot away from the, your naturalities, like your lashes. So you want to add the extra, pump to it. That way it gives it a little pop, and then you're looking nice and fantastic. So, now that I'm all done with that, the last step that I have for you ladies is, I'm pulling out you ladies have seen me, maybe if you remember, I've used this in the last video. It's the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump by Tarte. This is Tarte. And then I'm gonna apply on the lips, start with the lighter color. If you need to add a little more, you can. And then, this is also by Tarte. It's Maracuja Juicy Lipstick. And I'm gonna, for these ones, you just kind of you turn it just a little towards the top. Then you really don't need it to be out that much because, if you need to, make sure to, save it as much as you can. So you can use it in the next video. Or your next, makeup when you're applying your makeup. So, once I do that, if you want to add like one more little layer just because you're feeling like your lips need a little bit more color. This is the dark one, so usually always go with like a dark one afterwards. That way it gives your lips a little bit more of a pop, a little bit more color to it. Okay? So, now that I've done my full face of makeup, this is what it looks like, ladies. And I hope you guys stay tuned and keep watching my YouTube videos. I'm going to be posting more and more. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I appreciate your time. Thank you. Bye. See you in the next one.